to Sexual Follies. I'm sorry, I still love watching. I'm easy to entertain, I think. So this has got to, when I talk about Follies, this has got to be right up there on the stupid ladder. I mean, you go up the rung of the stupid ladder, you get about halfway up, you get to like Don Lemon and Chris Cuomo. This goes a couple of rungs above this. Miss America, the pageant that we all know as the bikini, or as we call it, the bikini contest, right, is scrapping its swimsuit competition and will no longer judge contestants based on physical appearance, they announced Tuesday. This is Gretchen Carlson. We remember her because she was a news lady on Fox News who complained that Roger Ailes, I think, was chasing her around the desk, right? And wasn't that the one? Yeah. But she is herself a former Miss America, and she is now heading the Miss America organization. And she came on and explained what this contest is going to be like now. This is cut 10.
We will no longer judge our candidates on their outward physical appearance. That's huge.
That's huge.
And that means that we will no longer have a swimsuit competition, and that is official as of September 9th when we have our competition in Atlantic City. We'll also be revamping our evening gown competition phase as well. And so we're no longer judging women when they come out in their chosen attire, their evening wear, whatever they choose to do. It's going to be what comes out of their mouth that we're interested in when they talk about their social impact initiatives.
Women of all shapes and sizes, because typically we see swimsuit-ready bodies up on that stage.
We want to be open, transparent, inclusive to women who may not have felt comfortable participating in our program before. But look, we have always had talent and scholarship, and we need to message that part of the program better as well. But now we're adding in this new caveat that we're not going to judge you on your outward appearance because we're interested in what makes you you.
Gosh. It's like, first of all, I don't know if you're not watching, it's two beautiful women talking to each other with a big pan and pictures of women in bikinis behind to make sure that we're watching the thing, because what do we care? Let me tell you why this isn't huge. I mean, first of all, it's the end of the Miss America pageant. Nobody will care about it but journalists. Journalists will use it as a kind of big story, but it won't get any ratings. Nobody's going to sit around and watch a bunch of women compete for intellectual prizes. Nobody cares. That's the first thing. But secondly, it is so anti-life. It is so anti-joy. It is so stupid. Female beauty is a human good. It is a thing that gives people joy. It is a thing that makes the world more joyful in the same way that male bravery is a good. And you can say, well, isn't bravery good for women and attractiveness good for men? Yes, but it's not the same thing. Beauty is a feminine good and bravery is a masculine good. That is the way it works. And there are all kinds of reasons for that, namely because you want to know that the race is going to continue. You want to know that the woman can attract a man to father a child. You want to know that the father can be brave enough to defend the child. That is what it is all about. That's why they're good. Now, they are not virtues, right? They are not virtues. Beauty is a good, because it brings joy and it continues the race, but it's not a virtue. You can be evil and be beautiful. You can be evil and be brave. You know, somebody, that horrible Louis Farrakhan once said that Hitler was a brave soldier. He said it because he hates Jews, but in fact, it's a factual truth. Hitler was indeed an Iron Cross brave soldier, but he was also a satanic evil man, right? So you can be brave and you can be beautiful, but that makes it all the more impressive when a human good, like female beauty or male bravery, is also imbued with virtue. When a man is brave on behalf of a good cause, or when a woman brings to her beauty kindness and modesty and virtue in her treating herself with respect. And to appreciate this is to love life. That is what it is like to love life. When you walk down the street glad that women are beautiful and glad that beautiful women are good and glad that men can be brave and glad that some brave men are also good, that is what it is to love life. That is what loving life looks like. And to try and suck that out for a false sense of envy and a false sense of virtue and a false sense of what matters in life is simply to suck the joy out of life. That's all it is. Look, the Miss America contest was always just a commercial enterprise. It's always been a goofy little thing. But to take away from it what made it at least fun in its stupid little way is just as stupid. I mean, really, you would have to put Don Lemon and Chris Cuomo together to get that dumb. I mean, that's how dumb it is. Talk about sexual follies. All right, remember, the mailbag is tomorrow, so this is the last day on which you have to have personal problems. I will solve them all for you if you get that. You hit the podcast button, dailywire.com, hit the podcast button, hit the Andrew Klavan podcast, hit the mailbag, ask your question, answers guaranteed correct, and will change your life, sometimes for the better. On the other hand, not always. That's tomorrow. Get your question in now. I'm Andrew Klavan. This is The Andrew Klavan Show. The Andrew Klavan Show is produced by Robert Sterling. Executive producer, Jeremy Boring. Senior producer, Jonathan Hay. Our supervising producer is Mathis Glover. And our technical producer is Austin Stevens. Edited by Emily Jai. Audio is mixed by Mike Cormina. Hair and makeup is by Jesua Alvera. The Andrew Klavan Show is a Daily Wire Forward Publishing production. Copyright Forward Publishing 2018.